I thought it was delayed on my. Oh, I thought it was delayed.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to twitch.tv/ICUFC. Welcome to the kitchen of the ICU Manor, where myself and Bib both enjoy a cup of coffee, cup of tea, cup of whatever, cup of Joe. I mean, Bibbs is not in the kitchen, for COVID reasons. He's not allowed in here, but he's still having a brew because that's how in sync we are at Ice Cream Uploads. We even drink our brews at the same time. If you're in the chat, good morning, good afternoon now as it is. It's 3 minutes past 12. What a lot has happened since that first montage was put together. ICU co-managers taking that seven-figure sum, and we've earned it. What do you think, Bib?
I think we've well and truly earned it. I mean, we're sitting pretty at the top of the league at this moment in time. We've still got 5 games left of the season, so it's going to be tough to maintain this kind of. We've got a lot of pressure on our shoulders. The way it's going at the moment, because we said that we were only going to play for the playoffs, and we have exceeded the clubs, the fans, and our own expectations. So it's just whether or not we can continue this fine run of form towards the end of the season.
I think we can. Yeah, I think we can. Look at that table on the screen. 3 points clear, 3 goal difference ahead as well. So Forest and Fulham have got it all cut out. There's enough games for it to be a bit of a banana skin into the season, but you know what? You don't come calling for this management duo if you're expecting things to get unstuck at the last minute. That's not what we do. But anyway, let's get back to the arena. Let's get in the car. Let's get in the car. If I can find it. There we go. That's what it is. I was trying to find the fuckers. It's one of those where you're like, "Where's my keys? Where's my phone? Found my code. Found my code. Found my code, but couldn't find my fees." Anyway, let's get on the move. What we need is a car sound effect, like a. There we go. Pulled up in the underground of the ICU arena. But we're going to leave you guys here. We're going to nip upstairs, obviously. COVID and that. You guys can't come up, so we'll just see you up there. You just take the long way around out the outside, yeah? Nice. See you in a few. Fucking elevator's broke. Gotta have to take these fucking stairs.
Yeah.
All 3 steps, and we're in the office. There we go. Oh, what the fuck? What's this? Never mind. Let's get that out of there. There we go. Pretend we didn't see that. It's fine. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in, Mr. T. Asim Tambia dropping the hello. Pez Bull. Sorry I missed you lads earlier. It's alright. It's alright. You're a bit busy and that with work and stuff. That's fine. How did you get on with your Last of Us Part 2 yesterday? Did drop in briefly. I dropped a host on you as well. I'm not sure if you saw that. But didn't stick around purely because, like I say, I do want to play through it as well myself. I might leave it until I get The Last of Us Part 2 and then do them both back to back in that sort of way. I know it does make sense to start now so you can finish it in time for The Last of Us Part 2 and ride that train, but I just thought everyone else might be doing the game on launch day, so it's a bit of a competition for people to get involved. But anyway, that aside. Bib!
Yes.
How many games left of the season?
5.
5 games. We are 5 games away from the end of the season. 3 points clear, as we mentioned already. Fate is in our hands. That's not what you expected. That's definitely not what we expected at the start of the season. I'll bring the schedule up on screen so you guys can see. So, Barnsley, Sheffield Wednesday, Luton, Millwall, and then Charlton finishing.
Right, I'm just going to say this now. There is potential banana skins in here, but this league is in our hands. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because we've got Barnsley, who are ranked 21st, Sheffield Wednesday, who are ranked 16th, Luton Town ranked 24th, Millwall ranked 18th, and Charlton Athletic ranked 20th.
So nobody higher than 16th place in the league, and we already sit at the top of the table with 3 goals clear and a 3 goal difference and 3 points clear. So I agree. I mean, we're counting our chickens before they've hatched, so feel free to clip this and bring it back and throw it in our faces if that is the case a bit later on. But Ice Cream Uploads, we're hoping for promotion via the playoffs. That's the best we could have hoped for. We went out of the cup at the first round. We lost our first games against Cardiff City, but what a turnaround since then. We're now top of the league and looking at automatic promotion with all of the big games out of the way. First round, says Phantom. Oh, don't even mention it. It's fine.
it was a shocker. Who did we actually go out to?
It was.
I can't remember.
That was like right in the middle of the period where Phantom. Oh no, that was Wolves. I was going to say where Phantom was saying like the eFootballPES comments, and I was like, yeah, and then we got absolutely just like turned over. Tactical. Hey, Phantom, thanks for the host as well. We've been talking about you this morning when we were on the scoop. First thing this morning, we were talking about the potential golf spectacular that could be on the cards. There you go, Millwall, a team that we've still got to play in the last five fixtures of the season, smashed us 2-0, and it wasn't a pretty game. Let's put it that way.
No, it wasn't. We got battered. I didn't take the goal scorers or anything, is it?
So yeah, five.
Like many months ago. That.
I mean, it's a complete change. We've had quite a big change to the team since then. So the lineup. If you want to see, I can show you. Should we bring it up on the magnet board there? Yeah, nice. Okay, boop, there we go. So Castolo and Isak are our forwards. We have a new arrival on the left wing. Rabbit Matondo replaced Espimas in January. Danny Olmo was one of our first signings of the season. He's been pretty good for us throughout. Himaleth sits on the right. Almost left us in January, but the fans made the board change their mind to keep him within the club. Dodo continues to be phenomenal in the middle of our midfield as our defensive midfield, and behind him, also punching above their weight, we have Veleni and Stramer. My God, words fail me. And then out on the fullbacks, not fullbacks or flanks.
He's having a shocker, mate.
So we appear to have Holstenberg and Frimpong. I need to do it one syllable at a time so my brain can keep up with it. And then finally, that absolute snake in the net, Lothar. For those of you that missed the end of the last stream, in January we sold Ivarov, number one keeper. Been with the club ever since he was about 6, and we sold him with the promise of he wanted to chase opportunities. Lothar was going to be our number one goalkeeper. Lothar's just signed a contract with another club. Didn't tell us. We will.
Yeah, about the sneaky bastard.
Dirty bastard. Dirty. So we were keeping the contract on the table so we could make sure we could give him something that rewards him for what he's done for us this season, and he just went and signed for someone else. Not even a big club either. So Phantom says my hat still hasn't arrived. Has it not?
Jesus.
Do you know what? We are getting some even better hats, to be fair. So you're getting that one, which is, I mean, Gamers Apparel. This is the annoying thing about Gamers Apparel. Sometimes we've had a few people purchase things, and it's took quite a while to get there. I don't know if they're affected by COVID as well, but yeah, some stuff has taken quite a while. However, we are getting some. Design by Humans is great. Do they do esports? The reason for choosing Gamers Apparel was these. We wanted to get these. So yeah, it is frustrating, but it's not anything we get actual hands on. But what I will say is we are getting some nice hats. I don't know if you saw the sample image that I posted the other day. So yeah, we may have your name down for one of those. Wink, wink, wink. I don't know. We will see. It just depends on how long it takes to get here, order quantities and so on. But we'll see. But yeah, Design by Humans. I have seen quite a bit by Design. Do they do esports jerseys though? That's the main thing. We want like these ICU jerseys so that obviously it ties into everything as well. And that's the issue for us. That's kind of why we were. Why we went with Gamers Apparel, because it was mainly based on this kind of thing. I'm not sure probably. I'll give him a look in. But anyway, first game of the season. Oh, not recognise it. Oh, now it is. Now it isn't. Now it is again. Go on, move over.
I was creaming up my hands. I feel a bit dry. You know what I mean? You don't want dry hands going into the last 5 games of the season, do you?
You know, Bib means business when he's lubing up for a game. Oh.
Absolutely.
Okay, it's not letting me move.
Got to get under the ring as well. You know what I mean?
There we go. I wasn't clicked on the screen, that's why.
I tell you what though, this is no advertisement because we're not sponsored, but if you're looking for cream, mate, Nivea Men is the tits. It smells fucking well nice as well.
Is it creamy tits? Nice.
Creamy tits.
Creamy
tits.
It's the creamy tits. So first game, Ice Cream uploads
we've already started the team
against the mighty Giants of Barnsley. Looking back in the chat, Degnan says, I came here for the Himaleth. Himaleth? So, I don't know. Himaleth. He might be leaving us pretty soon. We had offers for him. But But yeah, Himaleth was seen on social media. Let me get rid of that as well, by the way. Before the game, telling everyone to get involved. Drop in. So if you are here for Himaleth, thank you very much for interacting with the social media. That's plays Craig Gazamin in the chat. Is that for the creamy tits? Anyway, let's get down onto the pitch side, eh? I mean, I said down to the pitch side. 1 second ago, I was sat in the ICU arena. I'm now in Barnsley. Fucking hell. That ice cream uploader travels fast. Any police?
There needs to be a mod. Yeah, there needs to be a mod in this where we can have no one in the stands but cardboard cutouts.
Just playing.
COVID hasn't hit. Oh, I love that. Then you see them two lads jumping up and down with the ice cream shirts on.
Absolute ledges. I mean, I'm hearing word that was NXPVP and Phantom SFX repping ICU.
Go on, the boys!
Let's go!
I'm still using this Xbox controller. I'm not sure about it.
Oh, what? I genuinely thought, well, this is not what we wanted. I thought they were going to score for that. Dodo, oh, absolutely sold him.
Oh, he's on.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! What a ball from Danny Olmo.
Started a million miles an hour, this one.
Oh, they've got runners. Look at them, dirty sweat fuckers.
Oh.
Absolute over the top, where they're playing classy balls through the middle, trying to lob their keeper, and they're like, dink! Look at that though, they're waiting on that pass. How did he control that?
Through his shoulder. Telekinesis, boy.
More like osmosis, he was one with the ball. Over your head. Hey! Nope, not the ball I was playing, but there we go. Whew! Bit dangerous. Yeah.
Alstenberg with all the touches.
Oh, spreading it. Dairy Lee. Oh, and then that happens. Not the ball, but there we go. Ah.
Oh.
Ref! Did nothing wrong, but tell him! This is more like it. Welcome back. I was having a chat with FIFA Addiction. He joined in for the PUBG stream yesterday. This is Masters of the League. We are on the road at Barnsley. Barnsley! Rumour has it that this is where Himalez is from with his accent. As if you've seen him on social media today. Even though he's Spanish. Don't know where that comes from, but... Whew.
It's fooling everyone. Phantom said there's no game sound.
No, oh, let me have a look next time. There we go. Let me see. Is that better? We have an issue with trying to get the balance right where it's not deafening me, but you're getting enough coming through the stream. Can you hear that now?
I've only got my mix amp like halfway.
Let me know if that's better. If that's better. Let's go from there.
Oh,
Woo!
oh, it did have enough weight.
Only just though, you had to like stretch to get it under control. Oh, play it! Oh, I'm not on the screen. That's why. That's why it won't play it. I was like, why is he not playing it? It's the slowest ever. We're in positions then as well. That's frustrating. I just hear Graham's fan and I thought it was the game sound. Is that all you can hear now? Let me just. I'll turn it down a bit actually because it was on full. There we go. Really tried to get into PES, keep buying it, but just doesn't happen. Even designed on kit and uploaded. It takes time, especially if you're into FIFA. You need to unlearn FIFA, and it like a very minimum of 2 hours of solid gameplay, but it probably takes even more than that, especially if you bang. Oh, Isak. Yeah, especially if you've been playing FIFA for a long time. All of the nuances, all of the tiny little intricacies that you don't even know you have to kind of like forget all of that and learn the PES equivalents of them. So yeah, it takes a long old time. Eventually, you'll start to feel it clicking. Valady!
Oh.
Woo! Woo! Oh my god. Yeah, just give Bibby the ball 4 times in a row, it's fine. Just kept choosing me, people behind the ball.
Oh, Willie Stramer!
Oh, Isak's gone, hasn't he? Or has he? It's not either! Oh! Went from PES to FIFA, spent days at a time on PES last few years. He sacked! Oh, he sacked.
The premium way of playing this, though, is on the PC with all the mods that you can get.
Yeah.
For me, it is the premium way. Like, the only time that I switch from PlayStation to play PES now is for the 10v10 stuff. Every other time I'm playing it on my PC.
Oh my god. It bounced off of... missed Castolo, bounced off of Isak. Just charging in, far postage. Oh.
Holstenberg with a full-back finisher. Danny Olmo, hello!
Oh. Watts. Oh, that touch again! His first touch!
Their keeper must be offensive. Oh, shit. Come on, Valina, get there.
Oh.
Great save. This has been end-to-end, this game.
Our passing, there's been so much of that where it's just passed to no one locked on. Castolo! Ah. Horrible pass from Danny Elmo. Eddie would have scored that. No, he wouldn't.
Of course he would.
Eddie wouldn't get in this team because it cost too much money. Oh, not the ball. You got Danny Olmo in the middle. Oh.
Shit. Oh, he's off the beans. Oh. It's happened again. We've gone behind. What
we were saying about banana skins as well. Just talking about how we should see it through. Just as a Anyway, don't let drop. As player says, I see you. Oh, I see you. You got this.
Off the post.
Ignore my last comment. No, you need to keep that positivity on. Don't be one of those little negative biatches. Positivity, yo. There we go. Oh, what is that? We'll have that though.
Oh, instant reply! What a finish!
Keeper was like, yeah, I've got this, and then absolute top corner. Look at that. Hey!
I didn't know he had that in him.
What we were saying, he sacked what?
That literally came out of absolute no. He just transported through.
It should have been a goal though, to be fair, because this should have been a nice, easy pass. And Danny Olmo, ping! Like, what's that? Look at that. Just
near post.
Arcs his body, leans back a little just to get the height so that he can lift it into the top corner.
I didn't think he had that in him. Should have known better though.
He saved. What was he doing there? Look, I have hands! Breaking news. Alexander Isak finds hands. Oh, they've been on my arms all along! Oh. Frime! Oh. Valini!
Oh, he's been bullied. Oh.
One thing that really can't get into is skilling on PES as a footballer, and when playing games, I'm a skill type player. It seems so natural on FIFA, but then passing on PES is way better. Once you learn how to do the skills on PES, though, they're hard to get used to, but once you can use them, turn into an absolute machine.
Yeah, it's not as easy as just fucking mauling the right analog stick like you can on FIFA and then pull out fucking Rabonas and El Tornadoes and all that shit. You've got to move the analog stick one way and then into space the other.
How's it gone past him?
To get used to it first.
Get out of your way. Bit tame that. Bicycle! Oh, if that was Castolo, he'd have been fucking somersaulting there. Go on, Holstenberg! Oh, almost. I saw the super cancel. Then was it trying to? The shot fit trying to bring it round him. Oh,
and he almost taking out his own players.
And then super cancelling himself. Oh.
I was trying to work the angle. Oh! It's just like not finding that little inch of space.
Oh, here we go, Himaleth.
Oh! Oh, it's a great challenge again. Socks, like where's Wally socks?
Lovely. Oh.
Great ball.
Oh, Castolo! Out of everyone! Castolo, you expect.
Fantastic move again.
And
Hoopball FC.
Lovely. Oh, I thought you'd taken it then. He's going out wide. No, he's not. He's going through the middle. Lovely. Love that. That's you. Oh. Ah! Oh, that was poor. Lovely. Oh, it's coming in. Oh, that was tame. Ah! Oh! I shot and then it changed me. So I don't know if you'd pressed it as well, but that was me originally. I shot and then it gave it you.
Yeah, I tried knocking it back to the edge of the box. I don't know why he gave it to me, but there was no way I was going to score from there, so I tried the little back heel.
Oh no, I meant
the box where Castolo.
I mean that one where Himalay's one. I'd pressed the shoot and then changed my character, and then it changed me to you. So when it actually fell to Himalay's, it was you that was shooting, even though I charged him up.
Yeah.
Dodo! Oh, that's one of us, isn't it? That's come off one of us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrendous.
Bastard. Oh, I tried to do a sub then as well. Oh, great ball. Go on, Danny Alba! Oh!
Oh no! Between them! Behind one and in front of the other, you're having a fecking laugh. Oh!
Oh, well, here it's undone.
Ah, deflection then. Why is it gone to the fucking striker?
Well in. Oh, get going. Oh, this is a dangerous. Oh, done well to get out of there.
This is it. Oh, not. Nice. Gonna use Dodo. No, I'm not going outside.
The one man you want it to fall to. Let's go. The Brazilian magician.
You hear the boos ringing out. Oh, nice dummy there by Isak. Oh, what a finish.
From a goal down, I tell you what, this has been an extremely tight match. No one on paper had Barnsley having a chance in this, but my God, have they given us a game here? Kiss the badge, big man.
Skills this Pez ineffective as past years. I mean, that's only what poor players say, but yeah, whatever.
Oh, I forgot to do fucking subs again.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Matondo. Get Lobato in.
For move Himalayas over to the left.
Yeah. So Isak.
We're knocking this out as soon as we get it.
Yeah, Isak stepping up to the plate. This is hoof. Pink. Yeah. Isak stepping up to the plate when called upon. Lobato now though. He gave us a few flashes of brilliance in his first couple of games. Not much since. He's not got a lot of time to impact the game here. Only 8 minutes, but I'd like to see something from the youngster.
Potential mix-up at the back there.
Oh,
that's a bad ball.
Lofar, get out of my team with a ball like that.
Ah!
Himalayas, get out of my team with a ball like that. Oh, Himalayas, get out of my team with a ball like that. Oh! Little lightweight Dembele in the middle. Oh, back keeps. Lovely. Take all the time in the world. Nice. Lobato now gets a chance. Can he open up? He sees a defender cook. Ah. That defender was absolutely rocketing in front. I was going to run it in, but I thought he's just going to get one of those world-class slide tackles that just keeps happening. What a ball. Look at that. Whoever that is in their midfield with that weighted pass.
He's just spraying him, hasn't he?
Yeah. We need someone that can learn weighted pass.
Oh, well done, Dembele.
Oh, ref!
Poor lad. He's only 16.
Absolute gurn on that guy.
He's on the half-time coach.
Are we? Am I drilling it in, or are we playing something clever like shorter?
Who have I got hold of here? Himalayas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just if you can roll it here, I'll just smack it first time. I'll beat him.
Bang! Oh!
On the training ground. That'll do though. It's 3 points that we needed.
I think Barnsley might have. Did they do us early in this season? I remember Woodrow scoring. I think they might have done us. So, pish, baby. That was.
I think it was close. Yeah, I think it was close. I remember playing them because it was again like this one. It was very physical.
Oh, some good expansive play from us there. Even if without that had been a draw, we hadn't have scored that equaliser. I'd have been happy enough with that. Nate Champ would have scored that. Rubbish player.
Who's that?
Is that his rubbish player? Is that like?
Played for that shit club in Scotland.
Yeah, that one where we just kind of like take all their bottom feeder players and turn them into superstars. That club. Yeah. Still 3 points clear. Still 3 goals clear as well. Oof.
I mean, it's looking increasingly tight at the top. I mean, playoff is all but confirmed at this point for us, which is nice because that was our target. Automatic promotion is 3 games away. If we can make the next 3 games, we can go into the last day happy that we're going to be going up regardless, but it's just whether or not we go up as the leaders or the runners-up.
Gotta win it. League's in the bag. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. I'm also saying this. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's try it. Yeah! There we go. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Don't forget, we're closing in on the end of the season. End of the season means transfer window. Oh, speaking of transfers and things. No, this is just call-ups. A number of players have been called up to the national teams. But let me show you this, if I can. Where are we? There we are. Pop. There you go. That is the Ice Cream Van, our Discord. If you want to get involved, that link in the chat will take you through to our Discord. You can drop all your transfer suggestions in there. One that we do have to look at, though, is Sebastiano Esposito, as was recommended on the last stream. So that's one player that we will take a look at. If you want us to look at any other players, drop them in the link on Discord so that we can keep them in mind and come back to them going forward. Should we have a quick scout at Esposito now before we jump into the Chef Ways game? Let's have a look.
Of course. Can you spell it out for me, kind sir?
It's Despacito. I've just written that in the chat as well. Espo, and then that should find it. Not Espo. ESPO. Yeah, just have a look for that. You should find it. I think it was an S rather than a C.
All right, okay.
You don't have to type it in full.
Espo. I didn't know if there's any accents or anything in there. Despacito, this lad.
Oh, he's got a face. He's only 18 years old. Decent speed, finishing. So he's got everything that's important. Is around 75-ish upwards. So not a bad player. Only 18 years old. First time shot.
Oh, his player skills are fucking toilet.
Yeah. I mean, what's his wage stuff looking like? Oh, he's cheap though. He's another player that would end up being on the bench or loaned out kind of thing. Is he going to start ahead of Lobato? Is he going to start ahead of Ordath and Castolo and Isak? That's the question.
Oh, the forgotten man Bowley.
Yeah. Well,
are we looking at moving Bowley on towards the end of the season?
I think so. He's not done. I mean, we brought him at the same time as Osako. Osako had only 6 months at the club, and in that 6 months have done so much more than Bowley has done in his entire career with us so far. He's not an expensive player, but he's just not performed. Look at that: 14 appearances, no goals, no assists. And this is a centre forward, no goals or assists. Hasn't been involved in any creation. Average rating of 5.6. Poor man's Franchetti. What, Bowley? Is he? I know exactly the same sort of player in my mind. 14 games, no goals, no assists. That sounds exactly like Franchetti to me.
Yeah.
I think we need to get him transfer listed for high offers.
I think we already had this lad on there. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Bowley, you've just not been cutting it. Not with all the players you've got around you. So, next match, next game.
It's another must-win.
At home today, though, against Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh no!
So the reason why Bib has just Craigasmed is that Himaleth is down form, as is Rabbi Matondo. So Lobato gets a chance to start. And does this mean that the youngster, Karamoko Dembele, gets a start out on the wing?
It's looking that way, isn't it? It's looking that way.
It's a very attacking formation. We're playing with 4 forwards there, 2 midfielders. There we go.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting match, this. Without Matondo and Jimenez in the team, it doesn't give us that much leeway in terms of wingers. We don't have that many out-and-out midfielders. A lot of them are attacking forwards. So it's interesting how we end up playing this one. It depends how Sheffield Wednesday come out. I mean, they've got Stephen Fletcher, who must be about 100 years old.
Jordan Rhodes.
And for those of you who have been here for long enough, you will see there may be a player that we used to have in our team playing left wing for them.
Let's have a look. I'll bring that on full screen. There he is, Espimas. Left in January. So, despite going into a club that has quite a strong lineup throughout, Espimas was very, very much in demand. Not another player that's a left-sided midfield player there. I mean, Hutchinson's DMF or reaches as a winger could step in. So, I bet he's been playing very, very well for Sheffield Wednesday. He fits straight into that team and adds some strength as well alongside players like Barry Bannon, Rhodes, Fletcher, and so on. So nice to see him prospering, but I hope he absolutely gets demolished in this game. Just being honest.
Absolutely. Ooh.
So anyway, let's nip down into the changing rooms. Not being down there. I mean, obviously just being away from home, so we couldn't go down to the changing rooms before. But we're at home, we've got the changing rooms, we might as well nip down. And I say nip down. We're not actually allowed into the changing rooms for, you know, coronavirus reasons, but we can go there digitally. Still need to have a word with this kit man. Honestly. SB Mas, who's running out on this pitch for Sheffield Wednesday, his shirt's still there on the wall. You can see it. Honestly. I mean, while he's here, we can have him to take it away with us. I mean, I wonder if he steps into the wrong changing room anyway. But big game this, Bib. What do you reckon?
It is a massive game.
Is it another banana peel?
I don't know. I mean, that's such an on-the-fence comment, but the way that these teams are at the bottom of the league, they're fighting for survival just as much as we're fighting for promotion. So I think if they come out all guns blazing, I feel like the way that we play the football, we get down on the ground, we play the 1-2s, we play the football very well when we're given the opportunity. If they start to dictate the tempo, that could cause us problems. We do have 16-year-old Dembele on the left, and we also have 16-year-old Lobato on the right. We have a very low average age compared to most teams, with Castolo obviously leading the line for us, with the likes of Fellaini, Lofar and Stramer in the team too. So it's difficult to say at this moment in time, but we'll see how they start to start the game. If they start straight out the blocks, it could cause us problems.
100%. Let's jump out on the pitch then, see how everything is going out there. All the players are obviously out there taking their places anyway. I mean, I'm there already, as you can tell. I'm sat in the dugout, but you come out here with me. I mean, I think the thing for us is those 16-year-olds on the wings. We've got absolute blistering pace. We don't have the stamina, so we need to score early. And that's the thing with us. We usually perform well towards the end of a match. That might not be something we can rely on in this game if we don't have the players off the bench, and the players that are starting are going to be tired towards the end. So we need impact start. That's what I'm saying. Oh, and there we go. There's Frimpong. I mean, despite the fact that he came from a mediocre club, is playing really well for Ice Cream Uploads here.
Yeah.
Oh, Isak not so much just there. Had 2 bites at the cherry and fluffed both times. And Dodo looking to get in between the man and the ball. The guy stepped back. Dodo just kind of fell past him and carried on going. Dembele to carry. Carry Moko Dembele. There's Dodo. Making up for his earlier mistake there. Oh, beautiful. Oh.
St. John's ambulance driving past the stadium there.
Nice. It's not the ball I was going to say. That was me. Was like just about to say it's not the ball I was playing, but I'll take it. You bastard. I don't know what you mean. Oh, did I say something about Celtic? I don't know. Nah, no issues with Celtic. They're a good feeder club for Ice Cream Uploads. Whether they want to be or not, we keep taking all their promising players. And speaking of which, there's one.
Oh no, Fellaini.
What was that, Fellaini? Absolute shanked.
Oh, speaking of which.
And here we go. Dembele now has a chance to open up. And...
Oh, again. Oh, Dodo.
Oh! In the schnauzer. Ref!
Referee! Give us something!
Oh, he played advantage there until we had... Oh... Until we had nothing. You're having... I bet Celtic lost the FPL this season after you raided them.
Great ball.
Lovely. Oh, what was that?
Pistola. The crowd are starting to get behind the boys now. They can sense a goal.
Fucking player selected. Shit. It's an absolute abomination. It needs fixing.
Well in. Oh, that gap was opening up.
Offside?
That better be ours, ref.
No, it doesn't look like it. Where he's pointing, let's see. Oh, ref. Honestly, ref. I know the boys at the back have had a great season, but Dodo is my player of the season. Immense.
Oh, yeah.
I think Dodo's...
At the end of the season, I think we have to put a poll on Twitter, aren't we? For the fans' player of the year.
I think Dodo has been the most consistent. Villaney and Stramer have been phenomenal. But this last... towards the end of the season, the fatigue has started to show. Ooh, big save, keeper. Yeah, the fatigue has started to show, and there's been a few more goals conceded as we get close towards the end of the season. A few more lapses in concentration. So, yeah, Dodo, I'd say probably deserves it over the course of the season. The first half of the season, it was probably even Villaney was maybe my player of the season.
Yeah.
But over the course of it, Dodo is definitely in with a shout. Castolo, obviously. I mean, the amount of goals he scored.
Oh! All of them switched off there. That's a fantastic header. And once again, we go 1-0 down. 100-year-old Stephen Fletcher getting above everyone in the box.
Ad says my player of the season has to be Castolio or even Elmo. Danny Olmo has taken his foot off the gas a little. His first touch has let him down often. I mean, he's still managed to find like a few games. Money! Oh, yeah, there he is.
What a man.
Hey!
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Hey!
What's going on, boys? You've joined us just as we've gone 1-0 down.
How has Manicius Jr. been getting on? I just want to humble brag as well. If you ask Manny who came up with the name Manicius Jr., all I'm saying is, yeah. No, I'm joking. How's things? How's the games? Has Manny still been lighting it up on the pitch? Because you've tuned in just in time for us to not light it up on the pitch. We are currently 1-0 down against the mighty Giants of Sheffield Wednesday. So
we're a title charge, though.
Oh, so many follows. Thank you, everyone, for the follows as well. Much appreciated. We will catch up with that when we get chance, but at the moment... Danny Olmo!
Oh, that corridor of uncertainty. Alright, the follows are going wild. Thank you very much, lads and ladies. Very much appreciate it. Welcome to the ICU Arena.
So many new faces. Welcome in, welcome in.
Oh, we really need to get a goal in. So, for those of you that are just joining, we are on a title charge with 3 points clear with 4 games left to go. Sheffield Wednesday are towards the bottom of the league and have gone 1-0 up. The 5 games that we had left at the start of the stream was against 2 inferior opposition according to the table. They was all towards the bottom of the table. However, we had a bit of a scare. We went 1-0 down in the last game and ended up winning 2-1. It looks like the same's about to happen here as Castolo picks up the ball.
Isak's got to be off there. Still about 6 miles offside. He's shy at the moment. Who was?
This mod is called, yeah. We're playing on PC, so we can mod the tits out of it. So we've got all the kits, Sky Sports, all the stadiums, everything. Yeah,
see the kits that the players are wearing there? That is our own kit as well. So the reason they're wearing that, let me jump into the dugout. 1 second. Pause it. So, yeah, got our own kits in the game. But yeah, PC. For those of you that haven't played PES on PC, that is where you get it. Look, we've got everything. Bibby just said Sky Sports graphics, stadiums, player tattoos. If any players haven't got a face, we can put our own faces in and stuff. So yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, almost. Flop to kick off. How is that even possible? I was chatting. it took it, and I wasn't even paying attention.
And know. I didn't take it. You was on it.
Venom as well with a host. My God, 104 more people.
Lads, honestly, like, my heart is beating so fast. Thank you very much, every single one of you that are here.
So many follows as well. We will catch up with us, don't worry. We're almost at half time. We'll jump back through then. Here we go. Nice. Isak! Isak! Oh!
Is it the Fiends?
Rip, headphones users.
Sheffield Wednesday are on the ropes here, but they're going to go... Oh my God! Finish Castolo!
What was that? What was that?
You expect Castolo to be bagging from there.
Oh, wow.
Users. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I get far too excited. I'm using like the most garbage microphone ever because we're using Parsec. So Graham is basically playing on my PC, so it's like a remote connection because you can't do two-player on two separate PCs. So I'm having to use like a proper tin pot microphone that comes with my phone rather than my actual nice microphone which is here because I can't use this. So yeah, I apologise if it sounds dead tinny.
Let's just call out all of these. I'm gonna try run through all of the names. Hopefully they're all in my Streamlabs because you know what Streamlabs is like. Sometimes it just didn't give you. So Lewis Tonks, Lewis G, Nia, Mim de Bomb, Bewake, Bukras, Ritsu, Barax Obama. Wow, Barax Obama. Bobby and Cube, Cookie Monster, Nowfall, Garrett Pass, Pacey Josh, E2 Drill, Mark the Boy. Rustic Rhino, there we go. I was going to say Rustic Rino, like Rustic Ronaldo, kind of thing, Ronaldinho. Anyway, Winner, 9806, Freaky Warrior, Tobias Bain, Rainbow Dave, Oscar Lee, We Are 33, Creative, Tad H. King, Venom for the host, Ethan, Chibzinho, Mitch, Jack Whitewood, and is that Certe? L12 Certe? I'm going to say Certe, but thank you everyone for the follows. Much appreciated. There's a lot in there. Pez of Sky Sports, damn! Not quite.
E2 Drill in a bit, lads. No, thank you very much for every single one of you that have come from Venom, every single one of you that have come over from Manny's stream. We very much appreciate it, guys. All of you that are in the chat we like to think of you as the ice cream van. You are our scouts. You are our players to go away and potentially find players who will fit into our team. You are as much a part of this club as we are the managers. We are the co-management pair that have taken Ice Cream Uploads potentially to the Premier League. So every single one of you that are here, if you have players that you want us to take a look at, we do have a Discord for you to be able to go in there, drop in the players that you want us to look at. Bear in mind, we are a championship team, so we have championship wages. So we can't afford the likes of Messi, Ronaldo,
Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior, we can't afford him, you know what I mean? The guy's a baller, so unfortunately it is championship wages for the time being. Hopefully we'll get some Premier League wages coming very soon.
So this is where we're playing in the second half. We're 1-0 down at the ICU Arena. And I'm not even in the game because I'm not on the right screen. There we go! The follow alerts are still going. Oh, Castolo, unusual first touch. Oh, big strength. Holding it, not enough. Oh, it makes it through though.
He's onside, he's on.
Bang! Oh!
What a move! Let's go!
I mean, I did shout bang. I expected him to smash it.
He daisy cut it. Let's go, boys. That was a finish and a half. That's what we do, though. We keep the ball on the floor. We like to play the little 1-2s. We like to open the gaps up. The Pep Guardiola football, if you will. So as ad supports, if you are a subscriber, you can use the Up the ICU Ice Cream Uploads Master League exclusive emote.
I see you. Gaming needs Pez back and other football games too. It's alright, we're bringing Pez back. Yeah. See what happens? Chat pops off, Ice Cream Uploads gets in the game. Oh, here we go. Oh, horrible ball. Show. Big goal. I mean, honestly, we've not really had our heads in the game, and then all of a sudden we're playing chipped 1-2s in the box? What's that about?
Hey, take him. Lovely.
Oh.
Oh, Dembele, that's free.
Oh! There we go.
Really bad. Thank God for that.
Is it another Holstenberg screamer?
FIFA is bad at the moment, so PES really could move into the lead, but it hasn't got it right. I mean, if you are playing PES on PC, for instance, I know I've said this before, but you can get gameplay patches that you'll see that this will differ completely to what you're playing on the PlayStation, because there is the mods that are available. You can mod the tits out of it by putting different gameplay patches in, so it makes the computer more aggressive and foul a bit more and things like that. So it is a contender for, especially for playing offline if you want a proper career mode. Master League is quality compared to FIFA career mode.
We've got Espima stood in the wall there. Our old player, the guy with the white headband, he used to play for us. See if I can get it over his head. Just add insult to injury. A bit more. No, a bit more. Oh!
Hello!
Oh! Absolute swaz on that. Where did Holstenberg get that much swaz from? That was ridiculous.
The pressure from the boys is starting to rattle the Wednesday massive. Well in Frimy.
Oh.
Labato.
Oh, just a bit. Go on!
Oh. Wrong side. Wrong side. Totally agree. The same on FIFA. Modders are creating better games. Why can't the devs do the real games? They obviously they have a timeline at the end of the day of what they can and can't do. If there's 7,000 modders in the world, oh my god! If there's 7,000 modders in the world and there's only 30 people in the team that are creating the game, then that just shows you how much time is being put in by the 7,000 people rather than 30 that are creating it. So there's only so much that they can do. I agree. In some areas, they have dropped the ball. Like play switch on this is not the best at all, especially when you play with two people.
And not only that, dropping a gameplay mod on PC for someone to patch their own game is easier than having something approved by PlayStation and something approved by Xbox to go out on first parties and so on. So if they did release updates on PC but didn't do it on console, oh lovely. Oh,
it's come back to me on the edge.
Yeah, you need to make sure the game's the same on PlayStation, on Xbox, on PC, and so on. So they could probably tweak PC rapidly, but they'd have to wait for it to be in line with PlayStation and so on. But once again, thank you everyone for all those follows. Manny, Venom, much appreciate the raid. Beautiful people.
Swinging back to right mid. Right, Bowley, you've got a chance here, son. Isak is fucked. So let's bring on the boy. 3 substitutions to save our season.
An opportunity for Bolly to save his place in the club, maybe. He's on the transfer list. If we get something from him, then... Oh,
give it to me.
And it was over again. Passes just keep getting overhit.
Play Stramer. Oh, well played. Oh, no. Dodo with the traditional misplaced pass.
Yoink! We got there. Too many of them. Too many purple shirts. There's Holstenberg now. Bolly with a chance!
Bolly!
There we go!
Let's go! Bolly with his first goal this season. And boy, did he need to score. Ha!
Yeah!
Oh, let's go, boys. That's a great finish on his weaker left foot as well. We mentioned it when we was bringing him on. He needed to do something today. He has just been transfer listed and he will potentially be looking for a new club in the summer. But with goals like that, can we keep him? Will he want to stay? Do we want him?
I mean, what a reaction from the player, being told that he's got no future at the club because he's given nothing, and then gives that to us. A few more of those, we might be rethinking that decision.
Fellaini doing bits as per.
Oh!
Referee. A very suspect 2-footer there.
A little bit cumbersome from Castolo. Oh. Big block from Villeneuve. Or was it Lothar?
Streamer.
Oh, okay.
Chapperman says, sorry I'm late, missing notification. Sadly, I can't root against Sheffield Wednesday. Well, it looks at the moment that you're going to be on the losing team, mate.
Yeah, was it you, Chappers man, that's doing the Sheffield Wednesday Master League? Because when this game came on, I was thinking it was you. I couldn't remember if it was you or if it was FIFA Addiction, who was just above you in the chat anyway. So I thought either way, one of you guys is going to be rooting against us, or at least not rooting for us. Easy on from the keeps. Mako just absolutely flattens the other opposing player. Frimpong! Oh no, he just walks past everyone.
Oh.
Espimas! He'd love a goal against his old club, wouldn't he?
It's a tasty little right-footed effort as well. Looked like it was Beckham for the top corner, but Lothar, he doesn't usually save the ones that are high. Usually the only ones that are keeper height. He never usually dives.
Must have some sort of performance-related increase for the club that he's moving to. For those of you who don't, that missed it, Lothar is our #1 keeper, our first choice keeper, and he's leaving us in the summer because he's a dirty snake. But yeah, it is what it is.
League 1 or 2. It only goes down to the Championship, pal, so we're playing in the Championship. Looking to try and get up to the Premier League at the first time of asking. Well in.
Castolo!
Oh, he's been doing that all year. He has been doing that all year. That must be 31 goals for the big man.
Oh, get that screenshot. Get that screenshot.
Well done, the boys.
I'm there thinking, oh, Fouquet's got this for the pass back. Oh, Castolo's taking the shot. Oh, never mind. Bang! I was like, what? Okay, you can keep it.
Some say that the post is still shaking.
Look at this. Holds it on. Swaz! Oh!
There is no way the keeper is ever thinking he's going to have a dig from there. He's got 2 defenders in front of him. Holds one of them off. Puts it into space. The keeper thinks he's probably going to take another shot, so he's going to play a pass. The keeper can't see it there. And on the outside of the foot. Let's go, boys.
Absolute banger. I mean, Fouquet, with that little bit of flair in midfield, a little bit of a slow shimmy, but he managed to dig it out to lay off the pass, and then Castolo with an absolute wilder. Possibly his best goal of the season. We still had no bicycle kick from him, so none of them count until he gets a bicycle kick, but still!
Yeah, he's been doing it for 2 decades, Graham, do you know what I mean? He knows where the goal is. You can't give him that much room.
Oh, Fouquet drops another shoulder and sends a man in. Oh, it's his turn now. No, he just doesn't have Castolo's boots on him. Oh, Bolly. Back to being the Bolly that we all know and love and hate. And transfer list.
Got a big winner here.
Mako tracking back, showing him in, and then takes
Well
it.
in.
Nice. Oh, not the one! I was trying to feed Fouquet! Oh, no! Oh.
So I've got, yeah, you got to.
Nice. Luckily they miscontrolled that. Holsterberg just managed to unsettle it and we're back in. Oh!
Oh.
That changed me to someone else and gave you the guy that I had, so I ended up running the wrong direction.
That'll do, boys. Massive result. My God. 1-0 down again and coming back with 3 goals in the second half.
Look at him. Castolo, what a guy. Easy goal of the game. Easy goal of the game. Castolios Vinicius Jr. Castolo is... There we go. I get you now. I get what you're saying. Castolo is your Vinicius Jr. Oh, he is. Although Castolo was Vinicius at the end of his career. He's getting a little bit old now. He's had his highlights, his wonder days, but he's one final push to get Ice Cream Uploads into the Premiership. And with goals like that, damn. Yes, please.
I want to check how many goals it's scored because it must be touching 30 now.
Post-match interview. Do you know what? I'll let you start, Bib. Go on, jump in.
Well, again, at the beginning of the stream, we had 5 games left. Um, 2 games in, and we've taken 6 points. That game was... I think people have got us worked out. Our teams have got us worked out. They know full well that coming at us from the first whistle is their best chance of getting something. And it just seems to be towards the end of the game or towards the beginning of the second half, they run out of steam because they're putting a high press, they're passing the ball well, they're trying to they're trying to do little 1-2s in areas where they probably haven't been doing this all season. So the fact that we're having to play for 90 minutes, whereas they're playing for 60, 70 minutes, means that we have the energy, the stamina, everything that we've been training for towards this moment is starting to come to fruition. And it just proves in the last 2 games we've come from behind and managed to win the game by a couple of goals. So it's credit to the team, it's credit to us obviously being the coaches and getting them on that training ground and practicing these drills, getting the stamina up and just going for as long as they can. It's starting to pay off as we go into the final 3 games of the season.
Do you know what, Bibby's pretty much taken all the words out of my mouth there, so I'll take the words out of someone else's mouth. Message from one of our head scouts as plays. Un-Fouquet believable. That's what that game was. Un-Fouquet believable. GG, boys. Anyway, let's get back into the managerial role.
Yeah, the scores from around the ground that mean the most to us. With Nottingham Forest right up our arse, going to Wigan and taking 3 points with a 3-1 win. And then Fulham going to...
jump back. Wait, I couldn't see that one on screen, so they put it back on now.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. So, they're bottom of the table. Wigan 1, Notts Forest 3. That's what Bib was talking about. Forest, if you've not seen it before, are currently in second in the league. And then go continue, Bib.
And then the second result that we need to look out for is Fulham as their third. They have had Leeds come to their gaff at Craven Cottage and win 3-1. So again, it's going to go right down to the wire. We didn't know it was going to go down to the wire. We thought it may be just going up through the playoffs. I mentioned this before. Playoffs for us was definitely our target. However, automatic promotion has become not a priority, but it's become a realistic opportunity for us to be able to go up. And that is exactly what we've been faced with. The fact that Fulham and Forest keep on winning means that it's going to go down to the final day, or at least for the next 2 games. If we can go and take 6 points from the next 2 games, that means that going into the last day, we either need to get 1 point to go up, or we need to rely on Nottingham Forest to drop points.
100%. So there you go, table. That's how it stands. ICU 3 goals clear, 3 points clear at the top of the table. Only 3 points in the lead though of Notts Forest, who've been banging in. They've been pretty much matching us game for game. We get a win, they get a win. Obviously, 1 more loss, and that comes at the hands of us. So literally, what we do, they do the same. So can't afford any slip-ups if we want to sit top of the table. If we have a couple of bad defeats, we could see ourselves drop down to 3rd, which means we're back into those playoffs positions. So we need to keep up this momentum. We've got 1 more game left on this stream before we finish it on Friday's stream. For those of you that don't know as well, we stream Masters of the League every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. So if you want to keep involved with the streams, then straight after The Scoop, which is our morning news show, we start streaming this about 12 noon on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So keep that in mind because we'll finish off this season on Friday.
Yeah, the season finale is on Friday, and believe me, with the way that you've seen the last 2 games, that is something that you do not want to miss. We're going to have our final 2 games and then obviously the testimonial. We could be going up as champions, and we've also got a long summer of transfers, which is obviously where we want you guys to come in. We've got a massive squad overhaul that we need to do. We need to get rid of players. We need to bring some new ones in. Is there going to be new training regimes for certain players that we want to excel in certain positions? I don't know. Again, that's where all you guys come in.
ZK Hammer 69, thanks for the follow, dude. Much appreciated. 6 minutes ago, we were just in the middle of the Oh, do or die decided. Let's get this on screen, actually. I didn't expect to be seeing this. So chairman's on the screen now for us. So with few remaining matches, what's going to be iScreen Upload's FC approach as you enter the final stage of the season? That's a question from the press to the chairman. So what do we think? Will we win all the matches from this point on? Are we only focused in the match that's in front of us, or are we looking to play it smart? What do we think?
I think we've got the balls and the momentum at the moment to say that we're going to win all the matches in front of us. However, if I was in this high-profile situation, being the manager, I'd say we're going to focus on the match in front of us.
Do you know what? I fully agree. I mean, that's what you go. Just play one game. Each game as it comes. Just look onto the next game. As footballers, that's how we'd say it. We had comments in the chat for play it smart. The moment you start looking behind you is the moment you slip up. We'll take each match as it comes, which sounds exactly like the other answer, but it's fine, chairman. It's fine. Do you know what? Since the chairman's just been in a press conference, I think we should drop down there and give our own thoughts on top of that. What do you reckon?
I agree.
Camera in my lap. Oh, the flash on that. But yeah, I mean, we've kind of said it then. We've got a bit more balls on us than the chairman. Chairman naturally is thinking about the board and funds and share prices and stuff like that. Naturally, is going to say keep your eye on the next game. Don't look too far ahead. But we absolutely should be seeing out the rest of this season. We're top of the table. We're 3 points clear, 3 goals clear, and the rest of the teams that we're playing against are in the bottom half of the table. We should absolutely be winning the rest of these games. That's it. Any questions from the audience? I can see Seabaster Hornet says, I just joined as Castolo smashed that one in. What a strike. Oh, what a finish that was. Absolute banger. I mean, he's doing that. He's been doing that all season. Moving the ball out from his feet and then banging it top corner. But that one was probably the sweetest one he struck all season. So he picked a perfect time to drop in. Young Jay says, how many games until the Prem? 3. We've got... Well, 4. We've got 3. We've got 1 left on this stream. 2 games on Friday in the league. That's 3. But then we have the testimonial against the Old Boys at the end of the season as well. So there's 3 games. And then it's just the January transfer window before we hit the Premiership. So the Premiership will start next week if we progress. Unless things go horribly wrong, the Premiership should start for us next week. PES2021, these answers need... repercussions. Oh yeah. I get you. High team spirit or lower team spirit. Yeah, I agree. Asim, Mr. T. Hey, the As You Guys Are Legends. All new followers, get ready for some awesome content. What a guy. Feel free.
Thank you very much, Asim.
Feel free to drop a follow on Asim if you're here. By the way, if you want to see The Last of Us before Last of Us Part 2 comes out, he will be streaming at 6 o'clock tonight. Just saying. Just make sure you drop a follow there. Next game. Who are we looking at for the next game, babe? I don't know. I'm looking over there. Is there?
We're going away to Luton Town, who we played previously, obviously, earlier on in the season, and we went away 2-0 winners. They are currently sat right at the very bottom, propping up the rest of the league in 24th position. So as it stands, oh my God, we've got a subscriber as well. Chapperman, thank you very much for subbing with your tier 1. Enjoy your brand new emote.
This guy with the camera here, can we just get him out of the way? Make a bit of space for Chapman. He deserves a front row seat after that. Just... Go on. You can have that seat down here, Chapman. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. Anyway, you just make your way down.
Absolute hero. So yeah, we are playing Luton. We're going to Luton Town. They are currently sat at the bottom of the league, not playing the best football that they've ever played, and it's showing because they are rock bottom of the league. Again, this is another potential banana skin. In the last 2 games that we've played, we've gone behind. This time, we need to settle the score. We need to set the tempo from the beginning and not let the other team set the tempo, because that's where we start to fall down.
So I'm just spamming sub emotes in the chat just because we got a new sub. It's always nice to interact. But so yes, there we go. That's it. I think no more questions. We're gonna go get the team set for the next match. So yeah, that's it. End of the press conference. Thank you. So for those of you that don't know, you probably just heard it. Bibbs has just gone through it all. Last game of the season, not last game. Next game is against bottom of the league, Luton Town. We have to be walking away with 3 points here. Let's have a look at the lineup as things are getting tweaked around. There we go. There's ICUFC's lineup on the board, just there, where we run through our tactics. Very little change. Castolo looks like he needs a little bit of a rest, but I mean, after what he's just done, can we be affording to do that? I don't think so. Castolo stays on the pitch with Alexander Isak alongside him. Lobato sticks out on the flank. Jimenez moves over to the left-hand side. Is that because Matondo's still having a mare?
Yes, he's not feeling too clever.
Okay, it gives Karamoko Dembele, the youngster, a little bit of time to rest on the bench, maybe coming on as a late sub for either Lobato or Jimenez. And then, yeah, very little changed elsewhere. Lothar is having an absolute nightmare in goal, so he's dropping out as David Raya looks like he's about to spit something out of his mouth on his profile picture there. For those that can't see that, let me bring that up full screen. Oh, no, that's Chrome. That's the wrong thing. That's the one I want. Oh. There we go. Get out of here, Chrome. So there you go. The bottom picture. Look at that.
Right, so potentially our biggest game of the season. I know we've said this for the last 2 games, but every single match at this point becomes like a World Cup final for us anyway.
We're on the road on this one, though. We need to travel to Luton. I mean, we're all the way up north, so Luton's down south. So, as you can see, we're in the uploader. I mean, we could travel on the coach with the rest of the players, but Costolo, I mean, he has some absolute dodgy music. He absolute bangers on the pitch, not so much on his iTunes and his Spotify. So, yeah, me and Bib drive down separate. So, yeah, anyway, let's head down there. Pitch side. Oh, no, I need to turn my lights on. Ignore the fact that the green screen isn't working correctly. It's fine. It's just a strange haze. I've not had a wash for a few days. That's what the haze around me is. It's fine. But anyway, turn around as the players are walking out on the pitch behind you. Is this 99ers have some meaning? It does. A 99 in the UK is an ice cream with a flake in it. So that's the club's nickname. Ice Cream Uploads FC. So you get Manchester United or the Red Devils. Ice Cream Uploads FC are the 99ers. So there you go. Thanks for asking. First person that's noticed the number plate. So yeah. Extra points in the chat for PESBall. Yeah. That was fast. Suspected speeding. No comments.
Alright, boys. They're going attacking from the start. We'll have to match them.
Have to get a match amp. We're playing Pokemon. Oh, nice cushion touch there from Verlaine. Oh, but... Oh! It's very Arsenal, this kit, doesn't it?
Oh! Yeah. Peak Arsenal, I'd say, as well.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it means.
No, sure said peak Arsenal's going to be tonight. Bang! First time!
Hello! Oh, what a start! What a start! Let's go, boys. Isak with an absolute thunder bastard.
Oh, Chappersman says, careful of Luton Town, lads, they're tricky. Izzy Brown, if he's playing, is a long-range threat. Talking about long-range threats against Luton Town, watch this. I mean, Isak, I don't know where he came at first, but first time, bang.
Keeping it if you see it. In before he knew it.
I mean, it just stayed at that level, full-on daisy cutter. That's what happens when you got...
He's not got any, no back cliff at all. He's just wrapped his foot through it.
Ads plays. Isak always rated him.
I'm sure there's a YouTube video, our last episode, where we got a comment on if it was Isak in the morning.
Yeah.
Nah, Stramer's going to clear that up all day.
Fellaini steps out, but nice big win in the middle from Dodo again. Oh, it's me! Oh, no! What the hell?
Oh! Collins with an absolute equal to Isak's strike.
Oh yeah, that was me too.
I smacked the arse off it. Oh, dearie me.
That is horrendous. Player select as well.
Goal massive. That's a fine strike.
Keeper could have done better.
Nowhere. Yeah, he's dived too late. He's gone down in stages.
Got more stages than Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, there's too many of those. Like literally, there's been 3 or 4 every game. Have you changed your pass like stuff, or is it just like?
Nah, mine's always on one.
What? Why is it just like dinking them out into play?
To be fair, the computer's doing that as well.
Nice, and again, this is it, Costolo. Oh!
It took 14 years to do that animation.
No, you just play amongst yourself. It's fine.
Costolo! Oh, the daisy cutter!
Just not enough pace on the pass back from Isak. Costolo had to stand and wait for it.
Chappersman said to say that the CPU seems to shove them bottom of the league, show them the bottom of the league. They're surprisingly tough teams. Well, all three of the teams that we played so far today have been teams that are so much more inferior on paper than what we are, and they have given us three of the biggest games, but three of the hardest games of this season so far. Very surprising indeed.
I can't. Whenever I see this shirt, it just reminds me of like, not Rodwell. What's he called? That Arsenal midfielder plays in Spain now.
Cazorla.
Oh no, it's not. It's
Cazorla.
Him as well. He doesn't even play in Spain. I think he plays for West Ham now. Actually, thinking about it, English guy. What's he called? Jack
Wilshere.
Wilshere. That's it. This reminds me of Cazorla, Wilshere, that sort of team. This is not a Luton shirt. This is an Arsenal throwback.
And my guy Oliver Giroud, the sexiest beard in the game.
What a pass from Lothar then. And Stramer going on a run.
I always get beard envy of Giroud.
Oh. Dodo now having to try and get back to centre back after Stramer's run out up the pitch. Holstenberg. Oh, big foot in, but. If in doubt, whack it.
With a fantastic touch.
Oh, that was horrendous.
No!
That's you again!
Stole
Oh,
he got held off. Danny Olmo doing a lot of chasing.
Wilshere, there we go. Yeah. He didn't even go to Spain, did he? Who am I getting him mixed up with? Is it West Ham he plays for? Well, I say plays for.
Yeah. I was going to say Joey Barton. Dodo! Dodo! Oh.
Should try double touch.
Yeah, like any of these players have double touch. Yeah, a lot of them don't even have cut behind and turn.
I mean, there is a lot of double touching, but that's because they're not good at taking a first touch. That's what it is. Dodo, looking into the sunset like. Rah. Oh, it's a bit further back. That I think. Yeah.
It's going to be offside, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be well off. Didn't he go to Galatasaray? I'm not sure. Any of our chief scouts know where Jack Wilshere's been knocking about before he's moved back to West Ham?
Oh, yeah. So you're trying to arc it. I was trying to wait whilst also delivering it at the perfect time. Oh, miles off.
Chappell's man said, didn't he go Galatasaray for a second and then immediately get shipped back to Arsenal because he was always injured? Mate, it's made of shredded wheat, do you know what I mean?
Doctor's Table FC. Oh, he's off as well. Fuck's sake.
We've not got a goal in this game yet. Good win. Here we go.
Oh, ref.
Another fantastic challenge.
Yeah. I'm complaining just because I always do, but it was fine, really. Oh.
Stretched us there, but Fellaini with a fantastic interception. He knows what he's doing, the lad. Oh. The danger man, Izzy Brown, there on the ball.
Oh, why the feck is he turning that way? Can't fecking get a ball in an attacking area. We need to play a bit more sensibly because we're just wasting it. As soon as we get into attack, we're just losing the ball.
Yeah. Oh, lucky.
Oh, back heel.
Oh, won't release it. Luton are very aggressive so far. Playing some great stuff. It's hard to think why they're at the bottom of the table.
Danny Olmo is absolutely knackered. I know
We've
that.
seen Dembele before. One final push for half time. Isak's in a bit of space.
Oh,
Just pull the trigger.
Just too much of a heavy touch.
Hello.
Oh, I want a top corner. Just not enough on it. Oh.
5 minutes of added time played. It's 1-1.
2008-2018 Arsenal. Then to Bolton Wanderers on loan. Then AFC Bournemouth on loan. And then West Ham United. Definitely not copied from Wiki. Oh no, sorry, it was at Bournemouth. It was Podolski who went to Galatasaray. Ah, yeah. Podolski, yeah, he's another one with that shirt as well. Started at Luton Academy, actually, funnily enough. So the kit's an homage to him then?
An homage.
A homage. Good lad, Danny Olmo.
Good.
Oh, what? It's that pass that he did.
Foul.
Did you see like that cheeky little fucking back heel that he did as well then? Ref,
So he had it in him.
ref, sort yourself out, mate. Mate, what about, mate? Jog on, mate.
Oh, right through the back of him. Deserved yellow.
Didn't get a book though.
Oh, did he not?
No, the ref was too impressed with his back heel pass to keep it in. So he's like, do you know what? I was going to book you until that.
Oh, Stolo! Isak made a blinding run behind then. Doesn't want anyone else to score, does he, the lad?
Oh, come on, Castell. Oh, a bit more strength than that. Just a... Get out of it.
Holstenberg potentially giving a free kick away there. He's going back for seconds because he didn't take him down the first time.
Want that kind of determination from the players. Oh, Castolo's just an absolute shocker in this one. Everything about him has been bad. His passing, his runs. There we go.
Oh, slit now.
Oh, that was horrendous, Himalaya. Why are you lifting it off the floor? Just play it to his feet.
Oh.
Holstenberg again.
Nearly time to bring some subs on. Castolo is bollocks. Tame effort from the Luton centre back there.
Was that a shot?
Yeah, look at it. Oh, I kind of just hit him on the face on the way through.
Time for some fresh legs. Castolo just not had anything in this game for us. Everything about him. Getting in the way of passes, poor passes, tame shots. I mean, you can't blame him for being tired. He's absolutely carried the team for the whole season, so fair enough to him. But he did play for Wraith Rovers Youth, though.
Okay, so final half an hour. Not the ball I wanted, Lobato, but it'll work for us. It'll work for us. Isak!
Oh! What is happening there?
Oh! Why did he stop? He just stopped running towards it. The power bars charge. Ah, he pushed it onto the post.
What season are you in? First season, Barack Obama. Just at the end of the first season, we're hoping we can keep up this win streak since we've just told the press we're going to win every game that's remaining. Oh no, we didn't. We didn't say that. Oh! Frimpong!
Go for it.
Is that his?
Let's go, boys.
Is that his first?
I think so.
Hey, bit of leapfrog.
I can see there's going to be one Celtic fan in the chat that's going to be over the moon with that one.
Good lad for him, eh?
The player on the line most certainly made the keeper change his mind about that because he looked like he went for it and they pulled out the last second. It's going straight through. Poppadom hands.
Boop. 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 Frimpong carrying. Goddamn right he is. He's just happy to be playing in a decent squad. We can get to see his abilities now.
He's not being paid in haggis.
Oh, Odas. Oh! Ah! Oh!
I went to hit that on the volley first time.
Oh,
well in.
Of course he plays the pass off of one of our players.
Oh shit. Committed to that run. Oh, defensive splitter. Well in, Stramer.
Not the greatest clearance. Nice.
Back for seconds, though, in a dodo, the lad. Get that. Oh, I didn't want that. I wanted it to go to the left wing, but I think Espinas is absolutely shagged. Oh, Himalaya, sorry.
Keeper's shoulder was involved in a goal. We'll take him. We'll take them all.
I think the player, as I said, I think the player on the line played a part in that. I don't know whether or not he wanted to go full tilt. He heard a call. Camera, the microphone's behind the stand. I picked up saying he said mine. Unfortunately, a legal term in the footballing league.
Oh,
Dembele.
just flimsy in the midfield once again.
Soggy Papadom. Oh no! Izzy Brown! He's had 3 bites of the cherry. Oh. Oh. Can you believe it? The danger man. We failed to clear the ball twice and we've been punished.
Was it Chappersman? Yeah, Izzy Brown. Chappersman called out there. He says it in the chat. Oh no, it's Izzy Brown. Yeah, just looking back through the chat. Chappersman called out Izzy Brown as a dangerous target to keep our eyes on, and Karamoko Dembele getting caught in possession, and then just a shambolic display of defending following that. Rushing the passes again.
Playing out of their skins.
There wasn't really anything in the middle there, but now we might have an opportunity. Oh. Just everything's sloppy. That ball into Dembele, just had to pass it first time or he'd have lost it, and then there's just no one there for him. Sloppy again.
Tired pass. 7 minutes left on the clock to potentially save our season.
This is painful. Painful. Yeah, alright
then. Izzy Brown, the danger.
Oh, never. Big save. Oh. Big save, keeps. Come on, counter attack now. Oh, you absolute snail.
Oh, what a ball! Isak! Oh, can you believe it? 89th minute! It switched off from the quick free kick. Oh, great finish.
Fucking Karamoko Dembele digging out that ball there. Dembele always liked him. Dembele never liked him.
Oh, what a finish. The quick free kick set them off. Luton had fallen asleep. They didn't think it was going to happen. Is it through the legs?
Oh!
Through the legs!
Oh, Isak.
Outside of the boot.
Come on, shut it down now, boys.
Castolo who?
Told you, Frimpong and Dembele carrying. Oh, I see you. Get full on defensive now. We've got full attack on. Get rid of that. Good lad, Dodo. Get it out. Yes.
Oh. The title charge is back on.
What a game. What a game this has been. Luton not looking like a bottom of the table team at all.
Oh, the players are so slow now. They're fighting.
Good lad.
Fighting
Good
for
lad,
every single
Moko.
breath.
Dinks it back out into play again. Back to keeps. Oh.
Come on!
Alexander Isak with a brace. What a time to come alive. And the Luton fans are pissed.
Yeah, boostering around the Luton stands. They thought they could have potentially had a shout at staying up. It's not looking that way now, is it? That could have potentially been the final nail in their coffin. After that fantastic strike by Isak, kick the scoring off. Just what we needed. And they put up a valiant effort there with more possession, more passes. Can't ask for much more than that.
Big performance from the boys. Let's step into the change rooms, have a word. Do you know what? First off, Alexander, I see you stood over there in the corner. Do you know what, GG, mate? That first strike that you absolutely smashed to open things up, phenomenal, phenomenal. Boom. I mean, that set things off. Obviously, Luton, no one could have predicted what they threw at us. They were phenomenal, phenomenal. But do you know what? Fair play to them. Fair play to them. They don't want to stay bottom of the table. And if they're going down, they're not. They're going to stay where they are because that's how it works on PES. But if they're going down, then at least they're going down with a bit of class. Karamoko, do you know what? You came off the bench well. Castolo, do you know what? No grudges. You didn't play particularly well in that game, but you're knackered. You were tired to begin with, so we had to crack on with you. But do you know what? You gave it what you could for the 60 minutes or so that you were on the pitch. So yeah, big performance throughout all the team. That's all I'm going to say. Well done, GG boys. What about you, babe?
Yeah, I mean, I echo that absolutely. You can tell that the players are starting to wind down for the season because they've played over 46 matches as it stands, including the cup games. So the performances are going to start to drop as we enter towards the back end of the season. We've got 2 more games left in this league, and they are massive. So I don't know whether, depending on who we're playing and the way that the results are starting to go, it may be that we introduce some fresher legs to try and keep the players' momentum and the motivation there. The motivation now should be looking at the top of the table. I'm hearing different scores from around the grounds, and the biggest one is still yet to come through. So once we know more about that, that will give us an indication as to where we are in the league.
Let's jump back into the office then, so we can have a quick look at that. Elsewhere, messages saying an outrageously large stadium for Luton, I must say. Must be massive eyesore to say every building in Luton is a bungalow or a Primark. No comment. Also, no comment. Okay, so Bibbs, I believe you've just got the updated scores for the matches elsewhere. I'll bring this up on screen so you can talk us through it then.
Okay, so every single point counts for us at this point in time. 3 points is massive. It gives us that little cushion between us and Nottingham Forest. But I'm hearing that Fulham have gone to Nottingham Forest and picked up a 1-0 victory. That is massive for us. Leeds have also smashed the arse out of West Brom 4-0. So this is what the table looks like now. If we win our next game, it looks like we're going to go up as champions. There's a 6-point gap between us with only 2 games left. So if we get 1 point or a win and the results go for us elsewhere, we are champions. This is massive. We didn't expect this.
This is huge. This is huge. Yeah, just working it. So 5 points clear, 6 points left. Even 2 draws. Just 2 draws is enough to see us champions. Oh, big news. I mean, GG to Fulham for absolutely digging that result out of Forest. Forest have got to be absolutely fuming. We need to lose both games for either of those teams to be crowned champions of the league.
By quite a considerable amount as well, because we've got a 5 goal difference better off than our nearest competitors, which is Nottingham Forest. So if we lose our games, 3-0, 3-0, then we will drop down into second or third, depending on how the results go elsewhere. But yeah, we've got the 5 goal cushion and the 6 point swing.
Yeah, I completely butchered that. I think I said 5 points, but I meant 5 goals. But yeah, yeah. So 1 point. Yeah, we don't even need to win, draw both. Then we just draw one game, and then that's it. The last game of the season could just be an absolute Lobato fest. Go on, Lobato. Go on, Bolly. You guys get out there. This is huge. Not putting that into context. Obviously, we said we would be happy with playoffs. If we could make it to the top 6, then we'd be happy enough with that. Obviously, top 2 get promoted, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th go into playoffs. And if we could have made it into one of those spots by the end of the season, we would have been more than happy. E-I-E-I-E-I-O, up the football league we go. I mean, I've never heard that song before. Yeah. Keep going, chappers. Keep it going. Keep it going.
36 goals for Castolo this season. Isak chipping in with 11. Ordas with 4. It's unbelievable how much Castolo's carried us. Danny Olmo with 10.
The key thing with Danny Olmo, though, is 10 goals, 12 assists. That's huge. So that's 22 different instances in goals from a player in a team that is brand new. But obviously, the counter argument to that is when we look at Castolo and we see that what did you say was it 36 goals?
36 goals,
11 assists. So that's filthy. 47 goal scoring. 47 goals he's been involved in, and he's only played in 45 games. Oh no, 40 games out of 45. That's amazing. That's amazing.
I think our fans player of the season, I think it's between 4 players. I think we've got Castolo, I think we've got Danny Olmo, I think we've got Dodo, and then Fellaini. I think there are 4 main consistent players throughout the season, which funnily enough is pretty much the spine of the team. So I think that they're the 4 that we're going to have to put a poll up on Twitter for the rest of the Ice Cream Uploads fans, the 99ers, to come out and give us their fans player of the season.
I do want to mention a few things here, though. Like, look at all those red arrows there. That means, Salford National Anthem in the background. I mean the ICU National Anthem in the background. All those red arrows means that people have put in offers for our players. So we've had, unsurprisingly, offers for most of those players. An offer for Stramer, not even hitting his value. An offer for Fellaini, half of his market value. Liberman, I think he's already gone. Yeah, he's going.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah.
Ruskin, we've had an offer in just over half his value. Gearson, we've had an offer in almost at value. Excuse me. We
actually renegotiated that as well.
Force is on his way out as well. Castolo, an offer for our talismanic striker, a player that's almost single-handedly carried a team into the Premier League, and they're offering 6.5 million for him. That is ridiculous. Almof,
at 32 years old, he's scoring 36 goals. I'm not happy with that.
Nah, he needs. I mean, if he's an £8 million player, after that performance, he's a £10 million player. But Ads plays more likely 30 million, nothing less, 100%. I think we need
Absolutely.
and I think we need to tell them it's 10 million. Jog on, see what they say. I mean, not that we're going to take it, but I think we need to tell them. See, yeah, all the way. If you don't want it, then you don't have him. 77 overall, as if he's playing that well at 77 overall. 6 million? No. Says Pesbull. If that's the way that it was written, then I completely agree. Castolo needs a chance in the Prem. Absolutely, 100%. I mean, not only that, I mean, we probably can bring in some good players. If we get promoted and we get that Premiership windfall, we might get a better transfer budget. We might get a marginally better salary budget. We're not going to bring in something that can completely change the team, but we're going to need to bed those players in, and getting rid of the players that are keeping us there, that have earned us a chance there, like Castolo. Yeah, that's not a good way for us to treat an absolute club legend. I mean, rumour has it there's a statue being erected outside the stadium right now. But that's all I'm going to say. Is this our list?
Yes. So basically, guys, I know a lot of you may be new around here. And again, thank you very much for everyone who's rated us and you've stuck by and you've watched us potentially on a title charge. But every single one of these players that are in our list are from you guys. You guys are our scouts. You guys are our 12th man. You guys are everything to do with this club. We are the co-managers, but this club is just as much yours as it is ours. So every single player that we've actually put in this team have been due to you guys. So if there's an offer that comes in, you guys get the final say. If there's an offer for a player that we want to sign and potentially sell, so it's just as a little example, we had Himalayas was on the transfer list, and so was Espimas. It was one or the other, and we ended up selling Espimas and bringing in Matondo in. That was all down to you guys. Isak was he was about to sign on the dotted line. We asked you guys whether or not you wanted us to sign him, and you said yes. Asako ended up leaving the club. So every single decision that's been made from this club is due to you guys. So yeah, if you have any players, then do feel free to go over to our Discord and drop in the players who you recommend. It needs to be realistic. You can't be dropping in players like, I mean, Kyle Havertz is on here just so we can keep an eye on him. But players like Messi, Ronaldo, Kevin De Bruyne, players like that who we can't afford. Look at our transfer budget. It's 22 million. Our salary budget's just short of 3 million. We can't buy every single player that you put in there. Likewise, we can't afford even the top tier players. This may change when we go into the Premier League, but as it stands, we need to be realistic with the transfer targets that we're looking at.
So, like, even now, if you press your right trigger, you can look at the salaries for these. So these players, Vinicius Junior, we can't even afford right now. We can't afford his salary. Pellegrini, we can't. Kai Havertz, as it stands, we could afford him, but when we put an offer in, his salary will naturally go up. So, but then
can't afford his release fee.
Yeah, I can say. But then you have to contend. Oh, I'm saying that. It's not even on screen. I'm saying that. So, 109 million though is what it costs. So he's 2.7 million wages, but 109 million. We've only got 22. So we have to be creative. We aren't a juggernaut yet. So yeah, obviously feel free to drop in suggestions. Like Barack Obama says, Mason Greenwood. We've actually looked at Mason Greenwood. Is he at Newcastle now?
Mason Greenwood.
Is he
yes, he did move, didn't he?
He might be on the list already. We might not have added him, but there he is.
Mason Greenwood. Yeah, Newcastle.
So, like, Mason Greenwood, his salary's nice, 7.7, but his transfer fee, I think, was a bit, 16 million. It's not too bad, but yeah. So the reason we didn't go for Mason Greenwood was because we had the likes of Castolo, and so we needed to strengthen elsewhere. Oh, I'm yawning.
So yeah, every single player that we've got in here is due to you guys. You are our scouts. You go away and you find players on the likes of PES Master, PES DB, or anywhere that you, if you play in a Master League and there's players that haven't stood out, just drop them in the Discord. If you are in the chat when it gets to the transfer window and you want us to look at players, again, they need to be realistic. We'll add them into our list as well so we can keep an eye on their performances as we go along. Yeah, it just needs to be realistic.
Whilst we're here, have a look at Matvei Safonov again. See if he'd be open to an offer for us yet. There he is, Matvei Safonov. One thing to mention as well is Matvei Safonov, you can see there on the screen, has quite a nice face build. We've added that in manually, so he doesn't have a face in the game. We've added that in to see if we can... he's a player we potentially might sign, so we want him to look as good. He's worth even more now. 1 point something. All right, okay. That's because you pushed it up. That's almost our entire salary budget. I know we do need a keeper, and that would be a huge step up on what we've got already. But maybe try that again, but with 3-year contract.
What on that wage?
Yeah, we might be able to negotiate him down possibly afterwards. But if we don't take that, it wouldn't be an option for us anyway. Let's see. Winston Reid is free, 76 rated, I believe.
How old is he though? I think Winston Reid is quite old, isn't he?
Yeah. The only other thing is, he might be free, but he plays for West Ham but not only that, his wages. What's his wage budget looking like? Yeah, 1.1. So for a 74 rated centre back or whatever it was, that's quite a lot of money.
On the decline.
Yeah. Wait till promoted, he might be more happy, says Ads. Yeah, that's a good shout. Shout.
But yeah, I think that's it. I think we've got Friday is an episode that you're not going to want to miss. We will probably, if you go into our schedule, click the logo underneath, you'll see the schedule of what we've got coming this week. We've obviously got the scoop every single weekday at 10 a.m. We go live with the video game news that we bring to you, and we need the thing that you need to know about. And then usually on Tuesday and Thursday, Graham will go live with some PUBG,
Yeah.
after the scoop. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're back here with Masters of the League. So Friday will be the season finale to find out whether or not we go up as champions or we drop into the playoffs. Fingers crossed we don't bottle the last 2 games and we go up as champions, because 1 point is all we need. But yeah, that's it from my side.
All right, well, I'm just going to sit here and just shout. Nice. I'm joking. Thank you very much, everyone, for dropping in. Everyone that has followed. I mean, there's been so many. Usually, I do kind of a roundup of everyone that's followed. I'll just see if there's any that I've missed. I think I got ZK Hammer 69, which was an hour ago. So I hope I did. Thank you very much, ZK. FXZDebe. I hope I've said that right, but thank you very much for the follow. And obviously, a big reminder that Chappersman 1997 has joined Team ICU. He's part of the 99ers. He is a supporter of ICUFC as he dropped his Tier 1 subscription just a little bit of time ago. So thank you very much again for that, Chappers, and everyone else. But we are going to drop off. One slight reminder, a completely different change of pace. Later on this evening, I will be continuing my playthrough of Mafia 2 on PC. So if you want to watch some Mafia, let me just mute that because the Schwip shops of baby killing stuff distracted me there. So if you want to see some Mafia 2 playthrough, me and my better half are going to be playing through that on stream this evening. I mean, obviously, most of you, I expect, will be watching the football because we have 2 games of football today. But if you're not in the football mindset, or if you just want to watch the Arsenal City game, you're not bothered about Villa or whatever, then feel free to tune in. We might be on for somewhere around tea time. That's what we're going to base it on. I won't give you an exact time because we're not quite sure yet, but somewhere around there. But anyway, have yourselves a fantastic day. And if you're on YouTube, then do you know what? Hi. The final, the next stream, the next video is going to be the final of the season. ICU, they're going to get promoted, winning every game. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, till next time, what they're going to do?
Guys, first of all, you've got a fantastic Wednesday. And second of all, stay frosty.
Stay frosty.